Alright, we're back with Injustice Gods Among Us playthrough part 10. And it's been a pretty slow week. Here with my little brother, Hoju.
What's up, everybody?
We got Firestorm, Firestorm got announced.
Firestorm, yeah.
So no Red Hood, no Etrigan.
Nope, not yet. But you know what? It makes sense. Because if they were going to release somebody, right? It makes sense for it to be Firestorm right after we got like a secret reveal of Captain Cold.
Yeah, I mean, that still hasn't been confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but
a lot of people kind of like...
If you're going to have a counter to Firestorm, it's got to be Captain Cold, you know?
Right. I had Firestorm on my list. Like, to me, I would have gone with Captain Cold. Try to give him that CW look. Like, I don't know. Like, and then I've been watching a lot of...
You just like him better in that, like, hoodie? In that, like, parka?
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I think whoever, I don't know the actor's name, but he just plays him. He plays him really cool. Like Captain Cold to me was always been like just like a joke villain. You know,
dork kind of.
Yeah, him and Captain Boomerang. To me, I mean, I'm not a big Flash guy, so
yeah, me neither.
But they made him pretty cool in the show.
In the show, yeah.
So I mean, they obviously they're gonna do their own thing. NetherRealm's gonna do their own thing, but yeah, I mean, they still might do fucking like CW skin or something.
Yeah, I mean, with all these characters just like being announced left and right, it really like it's starting to make me wonder a little bit more, like just exactly like, because not everyone's gonna like the visual skin of like what NetherRealm chose for the stock one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to see just how many skins make it into this one and like how they incorporate that into like the season passes or like the add-on content, in the next couple months. Because if I were gonna see skins for like all these other characters, like what would you think would be like some of the more popular ones that you would want
for like just any character?
Yeah,
I mean, I say this all the time, but obviously Batman Beyond for me, Batman Beyond, for Superman, I know they have that like that Superman Returns, like that black and
I really like these ones. For Superman, I think I just want to see the New 52 come back.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I really do like the Man of Steel costume. I think that's a cool like new age Superman costume.
Yeah. Obviously, all like the new. I mean, I don't know why they never got the Dark Knight skin on like in Injustice. Injustice 1.
Yeah.
Now I really don't care because I think...
Arkham City. Imagine if Arkham City came back into here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they'll do Arkham City. Maybe Arkham Knight,
Oh, that's
I mean, because they had Arkham City in this one, and it looked cool. Like, it almost didn't fit. Like, he looked a little, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but... He looked a little different. Like his legs were like his.
Yeah, I feel like that Batman in Arkham City is just a little bit taller than like you could like put him in this game, So
right.
They probably had to like downscale him.
Yeah, and it just looked like he just kind of looked like he didn't fit. But I mean, I still played as him all the time. One of my favorite Batman skins or costumes and.
Yeah, but to get back on track of Firestorm and like all them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's like those people can't possibly have more than like one or two like costumes, right?
Firestorm?
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, I don't know too much about him like either.
Firestorm is also in he showed up in they brought him up in CW's The Flash and now he's in
Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. So an easy thing to do for a lot of these characters is to just be like, oh, this is the fucking people who are like I don't know when. I think they're in season 2 now. So if like a season 3 was coming up, they could do something like, oh yeah, like fucking we got the CW skins pack or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know Firestorm that much, and
But what I was trying to say is like, you could obviously think of like 9 different costumes for Batman.
Right, and you might want to start playing.
And you could probably do the same for like a few of the other characters, but like for these characters that just like aren't like too well. Like not so much well known, but like they're just not talked about as much, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that they're gonna like either create costumes for them?
I mean,
like their versions, like how they did like like the Soviet Union, like the like Soviet Union episode in the last game, where everybody had like a Russia costume.
Who for
Like Grundy had a costume, Superman, Batman.
I don't know that whole, I don't know the Red Sun story too much. I don't know if fucking Grundy appeared in that storyline, but
Me neither. But do you think they would like put their versions,
so
their spin on it?
yeah, okay. I don't know. I mean, we don't know a lot of the, about this character. You know, we follow the very like.
I just wasn't too excited. I think this makes 2 weeks in a row where I wasn't like too excited off of.
So last week it was Doctor Strange, who like has been a fucking. They've been asking for him, like you know, diehard DC fans have been asking for him, and you know a couple other characters. For us, we really don't. You know, I've never read a Doctor Strange comic in my life, and I wasn't not excited. He looked really cool, but I'm waiting for one specific person. That's Etrigan, and you're waiting for Red Hood. Which to me, Red Hood, if I was gonna do it, I'd announce him last.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
piss me off.
I know it would, but who else would you suggest for them to announce last? Like, who's the last? Like this is fucking them dropping the mic. Not fucking Firestorm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If they would
that's a good point.
at least for me, like if they would announce Firestorm last, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it would have done nothing for me. But
You make a good point.
with Red Hood, fucking hype, it brings the hype up back to fucking 1,000. And you know, I don't know when they're gonna announce their last character. If it's gonna be closer, it obviously is gonna be closer to the game release, but how far from it, I don't know. But yeah, man. If I had to bet, that's gonna be the last character announced. Etrigan's probably not gonna show up in the game.
Makes sense.
I'm going to fucking just Twitter harass the hell out of Ed Boon and become on Etrigan for the DLC.
The thing that worries me most about people like Firestorm, it's not so much that I don't like Firestorm, like I don't like him as a hero, or like I'm just not excited about him. What worries me about all these like little sidey characters being announced is that there were so many people that like just fans wanted in the last game,
Yeah.
and like the more and more of these like Firestorm, like Iceman, like people like that get announced, the less room it leaves for like people like Static Shock.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think what they're gonna like, you know, and I haven't heard, or I think I have heard an interview where Ed Boon says that he wants to kind of like, he doesn't want to just like, you know, just have Superman, like the big known. He wants to kind of try to show off some of these like lesser known heroes for this one, and I mean they're doing it, you know.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, and it's like good. It may be good for like the franchises or whatever, but that's just what I think.
Right.
You know. Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to see all the heavy hitters
Static
that
Shock
didn't make it last time.
Static Shock, I think he's another one that like he's got to be in the game. The way they're kind of heading with this game is that like, you know, Batman, the whole, you know, their little tagline has been like, oh, nobody could do it alone, not even Batman. So I really think that they're gonna do that whole Johnny Cage has to train these young Mortal Kombat fighters to save the world now. So I really think Batman and Black Canary and so are going to be training these young heroes, these fucking Blue Beetles, these Static Shocks, and you know all these other younger, Supergirl too. Supergirl, the way they're kind of making it seem is that she just got here and she's like, what the fuck, you know, like why does everyone hate Superman? He's a hero, right?
You know, something that I took off of Every Battle Defines You, which is like their tagline for this game. It was when the Green Lantern trailer was announced, or the Shattered Alliances Part 2 was on. I mean, like Every Battle Defines You, like really like goes connected with him because he's gonna. I'm assuming that like in the story there's gonna be like very like undecided people, like undecided characters, right? Like which side they want to be on.
You think so? Yeah, I mean,
And obviously, like for Green Lantern's a prime example of like every battle defines you, like whether or not he's really a hero or he's really a bad guy. You know, I think that's something that they could do. I'm not exactly positive, right? But
to me, what I got from that, or what I, you know, I'm saying, like that's just very, like I mean,
I think that's a pretty direct way of looking at it. But like,
yeah, to me, it was more like every fight you get a piece of armor. And
I know,
it changes.
and that's also what it does, and that's also how you could see it, right? But like, I just also don't think that like
yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, it
I
would
don't
be a
think
lot.
that they would just like give their gimmick based off of like the loot system, you know.
I
Putting
that,
too much like emphasis on that.
That's what I thought, but who knows? And what do you know? We're just about out of time.
Yeah.
So join us tomorrow to see if Jose could beat Hot Girl or
Hot
not.
Girl or not.
Or not.
Catch
But,
us next time.
Yeah, catch us next time. See ya.